right, Nishifest, we are here with DoubleJCosplay in front of his very nice, swanky sign.
Mom, I made it.
Finally made it. Forget the Netflix samurai show. He's here now on my YouTube channel, and we're going to ask you some questions. So you said earlier you came all the way down from Canada just to come hang out with friends. How is, can you talk a little bit about how cosplay kind of, maybe you've made like friends or like acquaintances and stuff out of cosplay?
Pretty much all my friends that I talk to now are from Comic-Con and cosplaying. So when I started cosplaying, I didn't really know anyone. And then just from cosplaying and like meeting people who had similar interests, I was like, oh my God, like, let's be friends. And then just from there, you meet so many cool people.
Right, you keep going to events and...
Yeah, you're like, I want to go to the next one. And then they're like, oh, wait, that one's far, but I'll do it anyways because I get to see my friends.
Talk about a little about the dedication to wearing that like puzzle piece arm thing the whole day. How are you feeling? Talk to us about it. Because people think cosplay is all fun and games, but this is now towards the end of the day, and you've been wearing this since what, the morning?
Yes, pretty much.
Talk about it.
7:30, and luckily, the first time I put it on, it took me an hour to get on because I was like, what piece goes where? There's no instructions.
I don't even know what this is.
I'm like looking at the photo, looking at the piece. I was like, well, I think this goes here. But after wearing it a couple times, you get kind of the hang of it. So it only takes half an hour now instead of an hour. Mm-hmm. But it's not the most practical to pee in. So having to pee is a process itself.
That's what I've come to learn in these panels with some of these cosplayers. And you've been here the whole day wearing it. I mean, how's the mental? Like, how are we doing? Let me check in with you.
We're surviving. Luckily, I've had enough liquids. See, look, I'm falling apart already.
No, well, mentally and the cosplay, but it's okay.
Well, pretty much. My life is held together with hot glue and duct tape, as are my cosplays.
Amen. One thing I really liked hearing when at your panel was how you would describe yourself as kind of like an introvert, kind of like shy.
At first, right? Yeah. So when I started cosplaying, as like a lot of people think I'm extroverted, and I think I am to an extent. Mm-hmm. But at first, if I don't know anyone, I'm very introverted. So I was like, I can't make friends. I don't know anyone. But if I know like one or two people, that helps bring out the extrovert, you know?
So you think it's kind of like a comfort thing, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the cool things, like you've mentioned already, is going to these conventions, you meet more people, get to know more people, and you get kind of comfortable. One of the cool things about conventions that I tell people is that it's just like we're all here for the same thing. We're all like nerds and weebs liking the same thing, so it's a little easier to kind of get out of your comfort zone. Funnily enough, we're here doing these videos, and I've interviewed like maybe 3 people. Okay, like 2 people. My cameraman's exposing me, but
a second? Heck yeah.
No. I mean, yeah. But so it's one of those things I'm kind of learning to kind of adjust with, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, you know, because I think they've mentioned even in your panel, like how do photographers go up to people and kind of like talk to them, or at least try to get the pictures, right?
Because at first you want to make a good impression, but you also don't want to be weird, because as nice as people are, sometimes they come across weird, and we deal with so many weird and creepy people that it's just like, they seem nice, but I don't know. So it all depends on first impressions.
Intentions.
I've made first impressions, and I'm just like, oh, that was probably a bad first impression. But luckily, they're like, no, you're fine. I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm not the weirdo.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay down here in Texas, where it's nice and hot.
Except the first day I flew in here, it was pouring rain. And I'm flying out, and it's supposed to be 3 inches of snow.
Yeah.
I'm in Canada, because I didn't want the snow, and there's snow.
Welcome to Texas. For people who don't already know, we already mentioned your name, but for any socials or anything that you want to plug?
It's DoubleJCosplay on everything, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Basically find me anywhere under that.
And anything you want to leave the people with?
Hi.
Love it. All right, well, thank you so much. Cut.